Well, hi Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. Geminis, let me give these just a couple more here. Okay, so let's find out. What can you expect to come up in your life? Geminis. There you are. Geminis. The Lover's card. Is it two? No. Ooh, okay. So Geminis, the overall energy. Oh, for one thing, let me tell you, if this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it doesn't resonate, it probably is not your reading. And I would either check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self, or maybe get a private reading from someone you trust. All these cards are male or female. Okay, here we go. Overall energy, Ace of Swords, truth, clarity. Through conversation, usually with this Ace of Swords, this is surrounding your entire reading. Let's find out why. Up here in your highest energy is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is like feeling bound, feeling trapped because of the lack of truth and clarity, that you cannot see the truth and clarity around you, so you just feel kind of stuck. But these are the two strongest energies in your entire reading, so I think you're going after that truth and clarity so you can unstick yourself, okay? This Eight of Swords is right next to the Lovers. This is, look, guardian angels and spirit guides. It's like, this is a divine soulmate card. There's someone in your life who has been a lover in another life, at least another life. And your guardian angels and spirit guides are trying to bring you back together. Now, that's usually for unfinished business or a soul contract that hasn't been fulfilled. So, for one reason or another, in another life. So, this is a very special connection with someone, but there's some kind of truth and clarity you really need from them. You know, it feels like, I have the reunion card here. This is a happy reunion, too. The Three of Cups is right next to the Lovers. So I feel like this could be a reunion from another life. Okay, this Three of Cups. And I feel like you feel it's a reunion. That's how I feel. And also, I think also from this life. I think it's both lives. I think you've known each other earlier in this life. You're coming back together. Maybe the timing was off. And I think there's a lot of truth. And I think there's a lot of clarity that you need resolved. But other than that, you're going to be very happy to see them, and they you. I think, like, the timing is ripe now for this relationship to have a reunion, and that's a happy one. So, you know, for those of you who cannot think of someone that you can have a happy reunion with, it may not be your reading, or this could be someone that you've forgotten about, that's returning, that would be the furthest person from your mind. So, like I say, if it doesn't sound like you're reading so far, and you're saying like, there's no way on this earth I'd ever, reunion with whatever, whoever, this isn't your reading. So don't panic about it. Just check your moon sign, which could be the right reading for you, or get a private reading from someone you trust, or wait till the next general reading comes out, and maybe that will be your reading, because these aren't for everybody every time. I have the Strength card here, which is right under the Eight of Swords. So, and it's right next to the Ace of Swords. So there's the infinity symbol, the symbol of intuition and knowing. And so this is your energy, are going to know what to do, and you're going to find the strength and the courage to do it. So this is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But it looks to me like you're going to find the strength and the courage to ask the questions you need to ask when this reunion comes up. You need truth. You need clarity. Because you're still in the dark about that. I have the King of Pentacles next to the Ace of Swords and under the Three of Cups. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Might be strong in your chart, it might be strong in their chart. But the energy is yours, and you're looking at this pentacle, the King of Pentacles. They're all male or female. This pentacle is about security, stability, groundedness. It can be about commitment. So when they return, you're wondering, gosh, are they, like committable this time? Are they secure? Are they stable this time? Regardless of what you're wondering about them, you're still happy to see them. It's still a good moment. I have the Four of Cups under the Strength card. Okay, your first intuition here is to not accept that cup, is to turn your head away from, like, oh, hey, how are you doing? God, it's so good to see you again. I mean, even though you have those feelings, even though that connection is so strong, your first instinct is to crush your arms and think, no, not them. They did it once, they're not going to do it twice to me. Well, people change. Years go by, people soften, people, sometimes get hurt a lot in their lives, which makes them realize what they've done to others. So, I think that this is just a temporary thing, because you do find the strength and the courage to overcome this feeling of wanting to reject them. I have the Page of Swords under the Ace of Swords. So is what you decide to do is go into self-defense mode, still be happy to see them, but you do ask the questions. You need clarity in order, to actually move forward in this past relationship. So your sword is up in self-protection, and you ask the questions. So you decide to move forward, and you're not deciding this on your own, whether you know that or not. You have guardian angels and spirit guides bringing you back together. You have the universe that's involved right next to the Page of Swords and under the King of Pentacles. So the universe, once that wheel gets spinning, you can't stop it. It's like it's trying to move you forward with this soulmate up here. And so it's the will for the better. So let it happen. Move forward. Let it take you. I don't know how far forward yet. I'm going to take up the second part of this reading. But the very least that you're going to get out of this is clarity and truth. And maybe that's all it's all about. Maybe there's more. But it seems to me, I don't know. Let's just take out the second part of this reading. For our Geminis. Yeah, there's that pentacle too. I have the Ten of Swords right next to the Three of Cups. The Ten of Swords is the end of something, okay? So it's like this relationship you have actually put to an end. I feel like there's a lot of time that's gone by because there's no healing cards here. I think you're way past the healing. You're just not past the truth and the clarity that was involved in this relationship. So this is the card of the end. Truth and clarity, just, putting everything to an end here. Right next to the Four of Pentacles, this is the feeling of being stuck, weighed down by Pentacles. Yeah, the truth and the clarity was they weren't going to have a pentacle. They weren't going to be secure and stable in your life. And I think that is what ended this relationship. Because, see, they ran in and out. I have the Knight of Wands here. Whoever, male or female, ran in and out of your life. And that's what made you, feel stuck in this relationship while you were there. But the truth and the clarity came to you. And you did figure things out. So this Knight of Wands energy was not serving you. That's probably why you were refusing them, not letting them come back in, because they probably tried to come back in, like I said before. And that was the end of it, once you realized what was going on. I have the Nine of Pentacles under the Ten of Swords and next to the King of Pentacles. You have become stable, secure, self-confident, in just being you as a single person. Because you did put an end to that. And you did focus on the Pentacles. You worked on yourself and building your life for yourself. I have the Moon card next to the Nine of Pentacles. This is the card for Pisces. Pisces might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But this is about something that's been hidden is going to be revealed. It's like night turning to day. And I think what's going to be revealed is they're coming back. That's what you have no clue about here. I think they're coming back, and they're going to be revealing some things to you because you're going to seek it. You're going to ask the questions. I have the 10 of Cups here. This is this is an equal exchange of love between two people, sunshine and rainbows. It's a family situation. There's a lot of groundedness involved in this card. But it's right under the Knight of Wands. So what's going to be revealed is, yeah, I think when they come back, they're going to say, yeah, I cared for you. I just couldn't settle down. Yeah, I did have love for you, but I couldn't settle down. And I think you wanted to. I have the 3 of Pentacles under the 9 of Pentacles and next to the Wheel of Fortune. Well, you're moving past this dark energy of this relationship. Yeah, they wanted to play around. They weren't ready to settle down. They wanted to see other people. And so, the relationship couldn't last. They couldn't offer that pentacle, the Ace of Pentacles here, which is what you were waiting for. But now, when they come back in, they have the pentacle. They can offer it if they want to. But I think they want to see if this relationship can move forward the way it's supposed to. I feel like the universe is trying to get all this behind you, and so that maybe eventually this pentacle can be offered by them. I have the Knight of Swords next to the Ace of Pentacles and under the 10 of Cups. I mean, these are two beautiful cards. And this is like taking action. So, the truth, the clarity. It's like, oh, whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. It's like, you want a secure and stable relationship? Well, I need to know more truth. And you do. You do take care of yourself. You do have your sword up. Your sword's up. And you do seek the truth before you will move forward with them. Okay? Before you will even believe that they have changed. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Here we go, Geminis. The Judgment card. Oh my goodness, this has all been a spiritual lesson for you and probably them. So it's like, I feel like it was more for them. That they learned some sort of, like, remember I was saying earlier that people change, things happen, they get hurt. Things happen along the way in life, and it can change people into appreciating others and treating them better, especially when they've hit rock bottom for some reason or another. But I feel like they've learned their spiritual lesson. I feel like their guardian angels and spirit guides are blowing this horn down upon them, and they've awakened to it, and that's why they're back. Wow. They went through some heavy stuff before they return. And you're going to get the truth. You're going to find out. They're going to tell you. They're going to tell you what's gone down, what's happened, and why things were the way they were. There's a lot of truth and clarity that's going to come out of this. And I do think you're going to move forward with them, and it will be for the better. So, wow. Geez, Gemini, this was your reading. Thank you for watching. Universal Guidance.